What's up, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, I love cord cutting. I love exploring all these streaming TV services. One more that I wanted to show you here is this app right over here. It's called Pluto, and I'm going to show it to you first on this Roku streaming stick. Now, what you'll see is in the app icon itself, it says it's free TV, and that's because the app download is absolutely free. And if you go to Pluto TV, I think.com, you'll find that it's free there too. And what I'm actually impressed with is how much it has in terms of content, despite the fact that it is completely free. You don't sign up for it. Now, there are some disadvantages, and what I found is that the big one is that there's just no DVR. It's literally like live TV, and I think it's really aggregating all of the live TV streams just in one place. So it's not really kind of going out and negotiating for anything. These are probably all websites that you can go to directly to it, but it's just kind of a great central repository, kind of an aggregator of all those. Now, I will show you here that kind of like cable, we have some of the 900s down here, which are music, and then we have just a ton of channels. Some of these I'm not even sure, but like NASA 643 live stream. I'm just going to select it here and press star on my remote to watch it full screen. So I'm going to hit star and look at that. And I've got the volume turned all the way down so it doesn't interrupt me. If I just click the up button here, what it gives me is the timeline, and then if I just hit the button again, in this case I'm just hitting forward, it kind of moves me back to this main channel guide. And you can see we just have a lot of stuff. I'm not even sure what half these are, but like I said, they're all free, and if I really watch kind of some of the titles, I really am familiar with these shows, like Monster Garage was a show I used to love. In fact, I wish I could record this, but I didn't see every episode because it's been off, and I think it was on Discovery Channel. But pretty cool, because I don't know what the Man Up channel is, but that definitely sounds like it's a channel, targeted at me. But especially if you're not kind of watching the channel name and you're just looking through the selection of content, I'm pretty impressed with it. And totally free, app available on streaming sticks, the website. Obviously, we have some of the big name channels here, CNBC, Cheddar, which I'm actually kind of starting to like a lot. We have a number of movies here, Wedding Days. So just pretty impressed with that as a whole, just from a free standpoint, because I know a lot of people will cut the cord and not get anything. Really, they're just trying to save as much money as possible. And even something like Philo, which I really, really like, they're just not interested in spending even $16 a month. But this is free. It gives you kind of that same experience. Obviously no DVR, but really impressed with it. The other thing I want to show you here is you can see over on this side, we also have free movies and TV shows. So if I navigate over there to free movies and TV shows, what we have here is kind of a Netflix-like menu of a lot of different movies. And I'm pretty impressed with this, and I'm not sure what's truly available. So if I select something like True Grit, click over it's there. Oh, True Grit, click select. True Grit, great movie, super entertaining. And as you can see, obviously it's starting to run there without a problem. Now, I don't know if you can, well, it looks like we can kind of fast forward here. So you can jump ahead, which is great. So these are really, truly on-demand movies. And I'm just going to hit back here and go back to free movies and TV shows. So I will say that we've got a lot of stuff here, even from Pluto, that they found and aggregate a lot of free content. Let's take a look at it on a different device too. So I have my iPad mini here, and I have the Pluto TV app installed. So I'm just going to click on it. What you'll see is, I don't want to be notified. I have MSNBC up here running, and I've got the volume turned all the way down. But you can see it runs great. It's built for the iPad. It actually has up here, what I really like is that P&P icon, so I can minimize it and then go ahead and exit the app and still run stuff. So that's a really awesome feature that I wasn't expecting to be built in. If I click the guide here, what I get is the guide in landscape mode, and so I can kind of swipe through everything, just find things that I really like. Son of Monte Cristo, I'm sure what that is. Oh, black and white, you remember those. But if I hide the guide here by just tapping the hide guide, I can just rotate my device and that will bring up the guide itself. So it's kind of nice. I can pick something that I want to see and then just kind of rotate my device back into the normal viewing mode, and I don't have to do a lot of tapping. Pretty awesome. Now let's take a look at it on the computer. So here, I'm here on my computer, and I'm on Google, and I just typed in Pluto TV. Pluto.tv is the link, and I just wanted to do this for a reason. I want to follow the link to Pluto TV directly, because what I notice is that as soon as I get into it, it starts up video, right? So that's pretty cool. Like, they make no bones about it. They just want you to be entertained. Are you not entertained? So just kind of keep that in mind, because I was at work and I went to Pluto TV to see what was going on, and the thing started auto-playing right away. So again, what you'll notice here is that the web interface looks a lot like it does on the app, and that's great. It's very familiar. You can easily scroll around, click on things to watch and to play. So, really impressed with Philo, especially as a free offering. Not necessarily the easiest thing to navigate in the world, but it's also not necessarily like really intuitive or obvious channel names, not kind of the big names that you'd expect. I think they did a really good job of making it look like a single hub for a lot of different channels. So check it out at pluto.tv.com. Peter von Panda out.